Hey, welcome back to the Improvement Channel. I'm Jim Ed. This is Logan. That's Devin. And we're here today working on Logan's 2002 Toyota Solara. This is basically a Toyota Camry two-door that they used to make.
So today we're going to be improving it by restoring these headlights. We're going to make them look like brand new. So let's get started.
All right. We've got the headlights removed and we're going to clean them, and then we're going to start on our sandpaper process. We've got some 400, 800, and 2000. So I've got just a little bit of cleaner left. We're going to clean these off, and then we're going to change this over to water for our wet sanding.
So we're starting out with a 400 grit. You don't want to go crazy with this, but just kind of want to go around and get all the, basically this is taking out all the old clear coat. So you'll see it like a yellowish milky color start coming off of these. Make sure you get the face and all the tops and sides, all the edges.
That is the nice thing about pulling the headlight, is you can get down in there where the bumper or the fender's right next to it. I'm noticing here there's a couple of black marks and just a couple rubs across them. And this must be where he like hit a piece of a tire or something on the road, slapped it, and left a rubber mark on it. So yeah, this will get anything off. You're just sanding a layer of bad plastic off.
This will be creating some pretty deep scratches in this, but the higher grit sandpaper will smooth those out and prepare it for the clear coat.
You want to make sure you're keeping your light and your sandpaper wet. The water acts as a lubricant, so you just don't want it to get dry on you. You're going to make a much deeper scratch with dry sandpaper. These headlights are coming up on 20 years old. And I just went ahead and sprayed mine and wiping it down. You'll see this turn real foggy, and that's expected. It'll get even more milky or foggy as it completely dries. But we're going to be taking out that in the future sandings and with our clear coat. If you have yellow headlights, it's really a safety thing. You really are letting a lot less light through. And again, this is just water, we're getting it clean. All right, looks like that took all of the yellow. I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but it's good and milky, took all the yellow off. All right, we're putting some alcohol on this. You can also use wax and grease remover. We had some of that, but I figured some rubbing alcohol would be something you'd more likely already have at your house and wouldn't have to buy. And if you do have to buy it, it's very cheap. But what that does, that gets all your oily spots, fingerprints, whatever, off there. Dries super fast. So by the time I get back to these, they'll be ready for paint.
While he's wiping that down, I'll tell you a little bit about this paint. So this is some Spraymax 2K Clear that we got from Amazon. Links down below. That's the only place I actually found this, was Amazon. Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart. They just had a 2X Clear. It's a little bit different. This is supposed to hold up a lot better and last for longer. So basically what you want to do, the instructions, of course, read them on the can, but you shake it for 2 minutes like normal, and then you're going to take this little cap off the top and push it over this stem, and you'll smash that down and then shake it again for 2 more minutes, and then you're ready to go. It recommends about 10 inches away from, spraying it 10 inches away. This is only good for about 48 hours after you mash this bottom part in though. So
I've used this before. What you're doing when you do that, it releases a second part of this material into the paint, and then you shake that up good. So that's why it's only good for 48 hours after you hit that. I don't think I used all of it last time, and it basically just got real hard in there. But this is a more professional clear coat. There it went. So now we got to shake it some more. That's what makes the two together. Okay, I've been shaking this for a full 2 minutes, at least. So we're ready to go now. It says hold 10 inches away. So this is not the cheapest method you will find on YouTube to do this, because this can was what, 20?
It was right under $20.
So
it's probably 3 times as much as you're going to spend on the Home Depot version, but this is probably at least 3 times better. So to me, it's worth it.
yeah, I mean, look at all the work we've done on this. Why cut corners on the quality of product that you're going to spray on here that's going to last for a long time? Well, we're going to give this a few minutes, and then we're going to come back and do another coat.
All right, so we let this dry for about 48 hours, and so now we're going to come back and do a wet sand. You'll see there's some orange peel on here. This 2000 grit wet sand is going to get all of it out and make it a lot more clear. So let's get to it. All right, now we're going to hit it with a 3000 grit. Again, it's going to be a wet sand. All right, here's the difference between the sanded versus not sanded. This is the one that we just did the clear coat, and it still's got the orange peel. This one we hit with the 2000 and the 3000. You can see it's 9-day difference. This one's much clearer. So next we're gonna take some rubbing compound and kind of polish this one out, and I'll show you the difference after that. All right, we're using the Meguiar's Mirror Glaze Medium Cut Rubbing Compound. All right, so we've let this sit out here and get a little bit of a haze on it. We're gonna take our microfiber and buff it out. See how it looks. All right, guys, that looks awesome. So we've rubbed off the rubbing compound, and this one right here is an old one that we haven't sanded out or buffed or anything yet. So now it's time to do the other side of the car, and we'll go out there and install it. All right, that wraps up another big project on the improvement channel. So these headlights look amazing. This is a 2002, and you can see all the yellow's gone. It's a lot clearer. Looks just about like brand new. You might notice the grill is black now. So we had some plans to do a whole new grill out of mesh, but after we painted it black just real quickly, we decided it looked just too good, so we had to leave it like that. Do you have anything to say?
I just think this was a great job. I knew this was going to turn out a lot better than it was. I know we kind of took the long way around and really did things right, but I think it's really paid off. A 2002 in 2019 looking this good. Looks just about like brand new. So thanks for joining us, and I hope this helped.
All right, so I'm finished with mine. Dang it. Let's pop the bottom on this thing. It's weird, I've done this before.
All right, so here's the difference between the I forgot which one's which. Okay.
Our intern decided to sit on the fan and broke it.
I didn't think it would